So you're probably wondering what the title of this game is. Well, if you're an avid fan of the Pixies, you might be familiar with the word gigantic, but this has got nothing to do with the Pixies. This is a PC and Xbox One only game that's something? I don't know. I've played 3 hours of it so far, and this is going to be one or two videos I'm going to do on it for now. But yeah, it's quite a fun game actually. Like it's a third person. It has elements from MOBA games. So for example, towers you gotta defend and all that sort of thing. I'm not 100% sure because you're talking to someone who has never played Dota 2 or League of Legends, but you know, I suppose some similarities can be drawn at that between those two games and Gigantic here. But whatever this is a pretty damn fun game. It's like, I thought it would be very heavily dependent on teamwork, but, you know, the only thing you really need to do is, like, well, it does require a good amount of coordination. You need to know what you're doing, but, you know, having constant voice chatting and all, oh my god, get your shit, you know, get that shit there and all that kind of thing. You don't need that, in my opinion, at least. I could be wrong. I mean, more in a more competitive scene or a more competitive match, yeah, I can kind of see that, but I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I'm not familiar with this genre, as I've said before. But as you can see here, well, through the footage I've got here, the footage, because Xbox DVR records the game at 30 FPS, the game actually runs at 60, but actually has a surprising amount of slowdown. There is definitely a fair share of slowdown. Now, as you can see here, I had no idea what was going on, because this was footage of me with absolutely no idea of what to do. But since then, I've gathered a bit on how to play the game, and I've actually really enjoyed it. I've played several other heroes, gotten enough credits to level up. The really unfortunate thing about this game, in my one experience, is that all the achievements are rare. Like, if I go check the Xbox Live thing right now, for all the achievements on this game, and yeah, here we go. They're all rare. Even the tutorial one is rare. Even summoning a character is rare. Now, as you can see here by this video, I die a lot, and I promise in the next video, I will be notably better at this game. That's probably not going to say that much, really, but yeah, it's an interesting game. It's a bit unfortunate how there doesn't seem to be much user retention, and I hope it actually gets somewhere, because this is a pretty interesting game. Visually, it's really nice. Sure, there are some performance problems on Xbox One. The game, for example, like here, for example, you can tell there's some shit going down. Like, frame rate's not holding up terribly well. Even if it targets 60, it will drop. But with that in mind, the game does look very pretty given the target frame rate. I'm not too sure what running resolution it is, but I'm going to go ahead and assume it's 900p. I'm not sure. I could be wrong on that. I most likely am wrong on that, actually. There's no way I can really tell, because I'm not very good at, you know, checking the resolution or anything like that. And considering, again, Xbox DVR caps recordings at 720p, I haven't really got a way to find out. But that's okay. Here, you can see I'm just really not doing well at this point. But another thing to note too is that this game does not have an Australian server, so I was playing on American servers, so that actually, when I think about it now, might also be the reason why there could be some glitching and stuttering and all that on the occasion, because I'm playing on a US server with Australian internet, and we all know how good the Australian internet, the good old NBN is. Oh, it's so good. We've rolled out to half of our intended targets, even though, you know, it's absolute shit and isn't much quicker than a standard ADSL 2 Plus that we've had for the last 10 years or so. Anyway, with that out of the way, my downsides in this one, other than the thing I targeted before, which was the frame rate, I don't know, there doesn't seem to be much in this game. The core gameplay hook itself is really something to behold. I don't know, I actually really enjoyed my time on this. Like, looking at this now makes me just want to play it more. I just kind of go, yeah, okay, I need to give this a shot. I need to give this more of a shot. I need to keep playing this. Even if there isn't official Australian server support currently, meaning I'll probably have a miserable time. But that's okay, because I've had, if you've seen my video on the Black Ops 3 beta, it's been a lot worse, and you'll understand why. But here we are. It's running well enough given the circumstances. I'm not too sure if there's servers in Europe, but I know for a fact that there are in North America. So there's that. the weird thing though is that the art style did remind me of Paladins, and that's not even a negative. This game just looks really nice. As I've stated before, it looks really nice, and I'm still going to stand by that because it looks like a legitimately good game. I just hope that the community grows for this thing, because I feel like this game is much more deserving of a prosperous community than, let's just say, Battleborn. Because this is also a far less tense game to play. Like, you've got this and that, and you know, it's not terribly difficult to go from the get-go. You've got, you know, time-limited heroes. Progression is horrifically slow, though. When I mean horrifically slow, like, at the time that I've been playing this, at this video I was level 1, and it's taken me about 3 or 4 hours to get to level 5. And only then could I get one character permanently unlocked. Because the characters you get are, I think they're kind of like loans or something like that, or they rotate based off what's, you know, in rotation for that week. So the devs might choose a different set of heroes the next week or next month. I'm not sure how it goes because I haven't actually checked much on it. I heard quite a bit about this game back in 2016, roughly. I don't know. I just remember hearing about it. I know that much. And it's just like, yeah. What else am I supposed to say? It's a pretty good game, but yeah, there are some shortcomings. Interestingly, though, if you because it uses this weird arc thing, and if you connect like your Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch to all that, you get all these exclusive skins, which aren't even really different from the base skins. But I went ahead and put my Twitter on there anyway, just because, you know, this character here I'm playing as, you get a nice green cape for, so I was like, yeah, it'd be a nice change. You go from red to green, you know, Christmas and shit, why not? You can see here, though, I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But interestingly enough, you can survive taking out these summons. But the odd thing is that you have 2 tiers of summons. You have these ones, which are kind of like babies, and then you have the fully grown ones, which do a much better job, but you need more focus points to get. And basically with that whole also ties into how you end up getting extra, how you win the match. You basically got to get enough points. You got to get up to 100, and as you can see up there, as of currently recording, it's at 80 and 70. And the first to get the 100 gets this basically kind of, I don't know, it's like this attack defense kind of thing where you have to hold off for as long as you can if you're defending and try to get punched through and damage the Guardian or Beast's core, and through that you take 1 life, and they've got 3 lives by default, so you got to do that 3 times. And it leads to some pretty interesting stuff, because you've got your kills help fuel the points towards 100. You get 10 per kill, you get 10 per summon, I think you get 10 per summon or 20 per summon, I'm not sure, but either way it all adds up. But unfortunately I've only ever played on like 1 map. And I'm really disappointed because I've only played on this one, but that's because, as I said about a couple minutes back, I think the bots support this map, which is kind of annoying, but that's alright, because it makes me familiar with the maps, and if anything, it's actually a pretty good idea. And I hate Zenobia, because she's a bitch. And I think that's the longest it's ever taken me to swear in a video to date. Alright, well, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, but that's alright. You can see here, I just realized by that point that the emotes are actually a thing. Because the controls, I mean, the tutorial is surprisingly good given the circumstances, or given, you know, usual tutorials for these type of games. Like Heroes of the Storm, I felt like had a crappy tutorial, but I know I kind of stopped playing Heroes of the Storm. I was going to do something on it, but you know, I was kind of like, yeah, no, I don't really want to. And this was back in April, so I don't know. I don't know if the game's still as active as it was then. I'm pretty sure it is, because Blizzard has a tendency to keep this type of active player base going. That reminds me though, apparently there's rumors about goddamn, what was it, Overwatch weapon cosmetics? You can get custom weapon skins? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, again, comparing these two, between the two, there's not much alike between Overwatch and Gigantic. However, Gigantic has some pretty cool weapon skins. I mean, there are some basic weapon skins. I remember for one character who's an assassin like this one, there is, what was it, there was like these weird blade-like things, but either way, there was some interesting stuff, and they weren't terribly expensive in my experience. I mean, everything's free, you can, you know, grind your way to get everything for free, and it does actually surprisingly take a while. So you gotta be patient, unless if you like the core gameplay mechanics, and by all means, you may as well just either enjoy the grind or want to put some money towards it. Because supposedly the developer's story is quite a difficult one. And that had a bit of struggles. Apparently, I'm not sure though, but as you can see there, I just casually killed myself because I couldn't do shit. But I believe the match is pretty close to ending at this point anyway. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about Gigantic. I know it was unorganized and shit. I was originally going to do like, you know, a funny thing where I just do my usual shtick. But I figured it'd be better to give this game a proper run through, even if it isn't really an organized run through for that matter. Because, well, I'm not really good at, you know, keeping to a script or anything like that. Like, I never write scripts for videos. So keeping to a script is like asking me to like eat like a whole loaf of wheat bread or something like that. I just won't do it. So basically, yeah. This game was only in 9 gigs, so it's a small download size too, given the quality of visuals on display. I don't know, I expected it to be roughly around 15 to, what, 20? Given that there are some bigger games that are not as visually striking. It's kind of weird, those file sizes. And I don't know why, but Microsoft has this weird fetish for having massively sized games. Seriously, just be more like these devs and just compress the damn games. They'll still look just as good. Just don't leave uncompressed audio and textures, just please. It wouldn't be so much uncompressed textures. We're talking about if that's a 4K thing there, but or if it's a higher res, not 4K exclusively. But I don't know. This whole video is just me rambling about, just like the Halo 5 video. Isn't that just wonderful? Don't you just love those videos where I just ramble unfocused? It's a work of art to behold. I say that much. But then again, it's 3:17 in the morning, and can you really blame me? I decided to record in my bedroom instead of the usual place I record in, so as a result, I want to keep a bit quieter, so yeah. There's several circumstances as to why I'm doing this. But that's basically all I have to say. What else can be said? Here's the final part of the battle. As you can see here, I'm probably going to get my ass kicked. I did just get my ass kicked by Zenobia again, but you will find out in the next gigantic video. I'm a little bit better at the game. I'm not quite sure if I'm any better to a notable degree, but you know, victory! But you know, I'll let you guys determine that, and here I am. This is how long it takes. See what I mean by, oh no, see I guess that isn't so bad when I think about it, but yeah, that's basically it. If you've gotten to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun playing this game, actually, and I'm really looking forward to getting the next video out on this one, because I really like this game. It's a shame that it isn't out in Australia just yet. Same with Shadow Warrior 2, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.